kid. You gotta just go for it. Don't think about what comes after or what came before.
Why you should watch Kemono Jihen? What makes it different from others, and is it worth your time to dive deep into the story full of supernatural action and mystery? With this video I will give you info and convince you it is worth diving into Kemono Jihen world. Warning: this video might have a small spoiler. Supernatural or yokai themes is a classic storyline that has been used many times, for example action series like Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, Nurarihyo no Mago, or, from the latest popular series like Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer. But the question is, why not many people know about Kemono Jihen? The reason for this happening is quite simple actually. The reason is because of COVID-19 outbreak. COVID-19 causing a lot of anime studio to delay release, and each season became packed with anime new release, and ongoing series for each month. Example: Attack on Titan Season 4. Which release on December 7, 2020, and finish March 29, 2021, and that only one series. January 2021 already packed full with many anime series that already has fan base, like That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2. ReZero Kara Hajimaru Isekai Senketsu Second Season Part 2. The Promised Neverland Season 2. Dr. Stone, Stone Wars. Log Horizon, Intaku Hukai.
電卓会議はもうおしまいなんだ。
皆さんお待たせしました。アニメログホライゾンに
World Trigger Second Season. The Seven Deadly Sins, Dragon's Judgment and many others.
直接まみえるのはこれが初めてか。
そして最後だ。
This caused a lot of newer series hard to stand out from others and causing people to think the series is not really worth watching. Okay, I hope that answers some questions. Now let's move on and I will give you a little background on who is behind the work of Kemono Jihen. The author for Kemono Jihen is Amoto Shu. Amoto Shu used to work as an assistant for Amano Akira, which popular mangaka behind Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Despite that, Amoto Shu work is far different than Amano Akira. Kemono Jihen first releases December 2, 2016, on Shueisha Jump Square, which houses For Blue No Exorcist, and World Trigger, D. Gray Man. The studio behind anime television series adaptation is produced by Agia-Do Animation Works, aired from January to March 2021. Agia-Do Animation Works is known for anime series like How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, Ascendance of a Bookworm, and Kakushi Goto.
隠し事は何ですか？18歳の誕生日。
Kemono Jihen at first glance if you see might seem like a typical shonen anime troupe. But actually the story is far more serious and dark than you think it is, and if you have weak hearts it might be hard for you to watch. Example: I can give how dark and mature the story goes. If you have watched Berserk or episode 1 for Goblin Slayer you might know what I mean. But if it's your cup of tea, the story is really engaging and full with a mystery to unfold. Now at time I explain to you how the story plot goes.
なあなあ、東京から人来るってほんま？やっちゃんとこに泊まるんじゃな。どんな人なんじゃろ？ もしかしてスカウトされるんじゃねえ。なんで？
Kabane Kusaka has been taken care of by his aunt since he was young, as a favor of her older sister, Kabane's mother. Since then, Kabane has lived with his aunt, Mrs. Kusaka, and cousin, Yataro at the deer village, and was given a job to work, where he wouldn't be around anyone due to his foul smell. When Yataro hears a person is coming from Tokyo and tells Kabane to stay there as he stinks. When the visitor came, he attempts to speak with Kabane, but Kabane doesn't reply.
こんにちは。お邪魔してます。
The next day, the visitor requests Kabane to help him instead of Yataro, which surprised Kabane. After washing himself, he brings food to the visitor, who introduces himself as Kohachi Inugami,
おじさん、こういうものです。
and wonders if Kabane had seen something strange lately.
変なことなかった。飯のついでに聞かせてよ。
Kabane explains that due to his smell, many people can't eat around him and they can talk later, but Kohachi isn't bothered. Kabane then tells him that he had seen rotting animals and it usually occurs at new moon. Kohachi then spends the next couple of days with Kabane and helps him do his job, while waiting for the new moon. While working on the field, Kohachi notices the stone on Kabane's neck, and upon inspecting it, he realizes it's a very valuable life calculus and no parent who would abandon their child will give him that.
この石にしか存在しない成分があるとかで、それは貴重な石なんだぜ。捨てる子にやるような代物じゃない。
On the night of the new moon, while waiting outside, Yataro approaches Kabane and starts yelling for Kabane, ruining his chance to go to Tokyo, and in anger he takes Kabane's life calculus. Kabane immediately punches him, while his face and hands start to transform into a monster. Scared of the sight, Yataro drops the calculus and runs away. Taking back the calculus, Kabane returns to normal. Thinking he is a monster, Kabane cries behind a shack. Kohachi finds him there and reveals that he is a Kemono and explains that Kabane is a hybrid between human and a ghoul.
この世に潜み、人に見つからぬよう人と関わり合って生きる者、獣と言ってな。そしてドロタボ、お前は血を持たぬ鬼、クーラーと人の間に生まれた寛容の子だ。
And that the calculus works as a shield against his Kemono thirst.
獣特有の渇きを防ぐ。簡単に言うと、衝動的に人間を襲わなくなるもんだ。
Kohachi tells Kabane that a different monster is killing the animals, and hearing that makes Kabane worry about Yataro. They manage to find Yataro and save him from 2 infected dogs. Then they see a monster deer, which is the one killing the animals. Kohachi shoots the deer monster, but is not able to completely cut its head. Seeing that, Kabane places its hand into the deer mouth and then rips it from the monster's body. Kohachi explains he won't be able to stay, as Yataro now knows what he is.
一連の事件の犯人は俺ということにされるでしょう。
Kohachi points a gun at Kabane and explains that his aunt hired him to kill Kabane, and she too knows what he is, as his mother left him in her care.
ありにはずっと黙っていたが、今回こういう事件があって、秘密裏にお前を殺すことに決めたそうだ。親に会いたいか?
Kohachi asks Kabane if he wants to meet his parents, but Kabane denies, and asks to be killed.
殺してください。
分かったよ。
Kohachi later shows Kabane's body to his aunt, and takes it with him. Kabane wakes up in Kohachi's car, who explains that Kabane cannot die due to being a ghoul.
俺は死んだのでは。
クーラーは殺しても死なないって言ったじゃん。
Kohachi takes Kabane to his Kemono office, where he gives him new clothes.
ようこそ 犬神探偵事務所へ。お、これでいいや。着替えな。あとは、わかった。
少し大きい。
It basically a group of monsters blend in as humans and prevent the monster from doing crime and going berserk killing humans. If you fan of Berserk or Bungo Stray Dogs you'll surely enjoy this series, and animation for this series is also very mesmerizing to look at. It kinda has a similar vibe from the Kyoto animation style. I hope you enjoy this video. Leave a comment on what anime next should we cover, or you can watch our previous video why you should watch Eden Zero. If you enjoy our content, hit that subscribes button and likes to support our channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.